Good morning, live from SeaWorld. Shamu and his pal.
Ellen Wheeler from All My Children.
Ellen Wheeler, Cindy from All My Children.
And that's what I just said. Laura Lee Bell will be with us from the Young and the Restless.
And lots of other stuff.
And all of our friends here live. SeaWorld, the Morning Exchange.
Trust 100 Funeral.
Live from Ohio's News Channel, this is the Morning Exchange with Fred Griffith, Joel Rose, and Lee Jordan.
Good morning. It is Monday, May 23rd. It's 61 degrees, and we are live at SeaWorld. Nice to have all of you here.
Good morning. Great to see you. Full house here at the fabled Riverboat Stunt Show at SeaWorld. And it's nice to see all of you out here this morning. Who got up real early today? Are you glad to be here? Are you going to have a good day? Well, it gets better, doesn't it?
Next question
Hey,
is,
where
is our partner in crime?
Where is our pal?
He
Where's
was here
Joel?
just
He
a
was here.
moment
We
ago.
Just did the thing over there.
You know, that's the problem with Joel. He's always disappearing.
Yeah.
Joel,
Well,
where did he go?
maybe should I just go ahead and sing
Well-
the song? Oh, good morning.
You can do Joel's part.
I think he went in this door right here.
Well, Joel, it was a memorable entrance anyway.
You got Blue Cross, hombre? Want me to call Jimmy Swagger? Boy.
Oh God, I didn't know that was going to happen, and so when they do these things, I was just waiting, and finally a smile creased his face down there, and I knew he was okay. He was not killed. But these guys are terrific, and we're going to see a lot more of what they do just in a few minutes. We're also going to be visiting Shamu over at his quarters. He lives right over there. Joel will be over there in a few minutes. And we're going to meet Suzanne McGlasson, who plays on Hooperman. And many of you have seen her. She is the dispatcher, and she is wheelchair-bound. And in real life, she is a person who's had some difficulty. She had an accident and is a paraplegic. And she was in town last night for the Services for Independent Living Awards dinner that took place. She was our keynote speaker, and we're delighted to have her with us this morning. And we're going to be meeting Ellen Wheeler, who plays Cindy on All My Children. And Laura Lee Bell, who plays on The Young and the Restless, will be with us. She plays cricket. We're going to meet John Preston, who plays Greg on General Hospital. And Joel is going to take us to yet another venue. Where are you going finally at the end of this thing?
I'm going to Seals and Otters.
Seals and Otters. So, hope all of you have a great time. Do we have to do anything more up here?
I don't think so.
Why don't we go right to the news? Jenny is standing by for that. Would everybody like to give Jenny a good warm welcome and say good morning? Here's Jenny with the news.
Thank you out there. Great crowd. Let me tell you what.
We're coming to you this morning, live from SeaWorld.
And right now, let's meet the stars of the Riverboat Stunt Show.
Good morning, Wayne. Ladies and gentlemen, Wayne Bauer. He's been doing this kind of thing for a living for a long time, and he's still alive. Still looks good.
That has its ups and downs, though.
Trust you're shooting blanks there, right?
Yeah, I hope so. We got stuff to do later.
That poor guy right there, he's been blasted twice this morning already.
I know. We're going to keep doing it to him, too. We're not done with him.
Right.
That's right.
How did this show first come together?
Well, it was the idea of the entertainment director here at SeaWorld. He came to California several years ago, and we first met Fred and Joel and everyone at Morning Exchange. And they called us back after 5 years to say, do it again. They gave us this nice riverboat, and here we are.
Now, the people in the show are all stunt people from various parts of the country?
Well, we are all from different parts of the country. Paul lived in Japan. The fellow did the swing. The fellow that came out of the hole was from Washington, D.C. But the one thing we all have in common is we lived in California for many years before we all gravitated there, because this is what we want to do.
Did you do stunts in the television shows?
Oh,
or the
absolutely.
movies?
Sure. It wouldn't be anything if we actually weren't what we said we were.
Do we have a little video to look at this morning?
I think so, a little bit. These are a few clips of some of the television shows and major motion pictures that we've been on. And this is Remo Williams. There's Ray right there. If you rent Remo Williams at your video store, boy, Ray's in the whole first part. I had no idea. I actually saw this at the drive-in in Los Angeles, and seeing his face 30 feet high scared me to death. Yeah, Remo was a heck of a film. A lot of people that we know, all these stuntmen right here are friends of ours. Ray's the only one actually that works in the stunt show with us. It was choreographed by a fellow named Steve Lambert, who, how many of you have seen the Joe Piscopo commercial for the, when he does like Bruce Lee?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all gaffed out by the same man. This is Riptide, where I'm going to fight with Perry King right here. There's me and Perry doing it up right there. I'm doubling an actor there. That fella right there. It's funny how all the stuntmen that we're looking at, the stuntmen that just fell in the water, are all the people that I started with 13 years ago. This is right here at SeaWorld of Ohio. That's Little John right there. And this is to show you that we can make anybody look good. This was just a short fight we did. And that's Tom Morga. Tom Morga is a heck of a stuntman. He'll be out here later this summer. And this is the Snake River Rapids. I went through 5 sets of these rapids in Utah, holding onto a log and a stuffed raccoon, and I almost didn't make it back.
Holding onto a log and a stuffed raccoon.
Yeah, the stuffed raccoon was a lot of help.
Have you been hurt badly? I mean, your countenance looks very good. No scars?
No. When I get hit where it won't show. But the thing is, when we're doing our stunts, hopefully they're all calculated. See, our job is to eliminate risk. If you were to do a high fall, you'd hurt yourself. So we put a pad there. You still have a chance of hurting yourself if you don't know how to land properly. So with the training and the equipment and everything else and safety people, we don't get hurt very often on the job. It's usually when you're in between jobs having a good time where you get hurt.
You make the stunts look like it's just this reckless abandon and fighting going on, but actually they're very carefully and exactly choreographed.
Absolutely. It's like a dance. We have to know every move. We know every punch that's coming at us, and we know how to take every punch. So we know pretty much what we're doing. What we try to tell everyone is that, like reckless abandon. Well, at the same time, we're in control.
Tell us about the stunts that didn't work.
It was funny, the opening day, was it opening day? It was sometime we had all the head guys at SeaWorld here, and they were watching us rehearse. The fella in the pit uses what we call an air ram. We put 1,800 pounds of air, he stands on it, he hits a button, and when he jumps, it just helps push him out of the hole. That first day, it didn't work. So he jumped, boy, as hard as he could. He landed half in and half out of that hole. So I went over and shot him anyway. It was the only merciful thing to do. So those are just one of them. But in movies and stuff, I've never, in that movie with the rapids, I fell down a cliff. It was real high. And my feet hit a little thing, a knoll in the dirt, and I thought I was at the bottom, so I turned to go into my fall. And I wasn't on the bottom. I was still 12 feet off of the ground. And I went face first into the other side of the hill. I got 10 stitches, but that's all, really, seriously. Nothing really ever happens on the job.
So how did you get into this? I mean, when you were a young man, did you just, younger man, I should say, because obviously you're still young. Did you say, I want to be a stuntman?
Yes. It was in high school I realized it. But it was when I lived in Ohio that I really was interested in film work. I mean, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to Los Angeles and have something to do with film work. It wasn't until I went to San Diego and did high school and some college and things like that that I actually said, stunts is what I want to do. I'm close enough, let's do it.
Well, you know, it's kind of amazing how many actors have come from that aspect of the business.
That's right.
Burt Reynolds, I believe.
Burt Reynolds, Lee Majors did a few stunts. Even John Wayne did a couple of stunts a long time ago. And a lot of people do, but you know, there's a little bit of knowledge that stuntmen are the football players of Hollywood that we can't talk. But I proved them wrong.
Are the fellas going to do a little something for us?
Yeah, come on out here, you guys. Ray, come on out. What we're going to do, I need to stand up here for a second.
Okay.
Excuse me. Come on out here. Paul, set it up over here. What we're going to do right now is a little example of how we go through a work period. This is going to be the whole first part of our stuff. Robert, quickly now, quickly. Come on out and start with the opening of the show. This is a little piece of what we do here at SeaWorld. Go ahead, just start it off. It starts with, go for it. It's a confrontation. These are just basic punches. He knocks the man to the ground. Now this, now those hits are just to establish in the audience's mind that we're going to do sound effects, or they'll hear sound effects. And then after that confrontation there, he holds up. But all these moves, like there again, they're done a lot faster. Go for it. Get his thighs. See, all these are now that's okay. Let's get the heavy out here. Ray. Now, after we do the comedian does his thing, we have another piece. Where's Ray? Get Ray out there and do the heavy part with the knife. We also fight with weapons. We have many weapons. The two of you do the axe handle fight real quick. Just the two of you, okay? From the point where you pick it up. Hurry up now. This is live television, boys. Okay, this is our axe handle fight. When we fight with the weapons, this is pretty hairy. Go for it. This is a very dangerous piece of business. That was very good. Thanks, guys. What makes the axe handle fight so dangerous, number one, is those are real pick handles. That's not balsa wood. That's not anything. If on the duck and he swings over and then swings back, if he misses, we've got one hurt face. You bet. And that has happened years ago. It happened on occasion.
Timing's got to be just right on that, I see.
Yeah. Two? What? Oh, okay. Going to load some more guns? But that's part of it. Come out and do the knife fight for a second, you guys. Boy, I'll tell you, to keep these guys working, somebody must have donuts backstage, I'm telling you. Just do the knife real quick and let's show them how that goes, real quick. All right, the heavy will pull on the guy. He threatens him with the knife. Okay, go for it. He jumps back, duck. Okay. Now he attacks him. We know all these moves. Boom, punch.
Oh!
Now, the people on the side, yeah, go ahead, applaud for them. That's real good. Now, in the show, we do that a lot faster. This was basically a 3/4 speed run-through. The punches, the people on the side saw the obvious misses. You saw us miss each other by a fraction of an inch or several inches. If the cameras are in the right spot, the cameras wouldn't have seen those misses, and with appropriate sound effects, we got ourselves a fist fight.
It happens so fast, too.
It does. It happens real fast. See, we get through the action so that we can get up on the set. That's what are you flinching
Every
for?
time
You all right?
his arm, I kind of cringe.
Let's see. I got to hit you later, so don't be flinching now.
All right.
Well, thanks a lot. We're going to be doing a little later.
We got some things for you a little later on.
And we're going to be visiting, I guess what we're going to do next is visit Shamu next, right?
You got it.
Hi, I'm Beth Riegelmeyer. I'm a trainer here at SeaWorld. Did you know that dolphins can jump almost 20 feet in the air?
Wonderful stuff here, live from SeaWorld.
We're going to see Shamu next, is that right?
Oh, you bet.
Perhaps
Everybody
Joel
look
will
to
pet
the
him
monitors.
on the tongue for us.
Here's Joel.
Thank you, Fred. And over here at the giant Shamu Stadium at SeaWorld, you're about to meet the other Ted Turner here, who is one of the main animal behaviorists here. And I don't know what happened to poor Shamu. Aha! Shamu is getting warmed up. Down there lurking at the bottom of this 50, 60-foot tank somewhere. Whoa! How do you like that? And somewhere down there, I imagine, is Ted. Whoa, Ted. Good morning.
How are you?
Wow, that's a new entrance for you, isn't it, this year?
That's my morning swim.
Wow. Is that a new behavior?
That's what we call those maneuvers. Yeah, that's a new one for me. Shamu's been doing it for a while. I just put a little extra twist to it.
How long does it take you to teach Shamu to do a maneuver like we just saw?
Well, that particular one took about 2 weeks. It depends, again, on how good of a teacher or trainer you are. But that took about 2 weeks for Shamu to pick up.
These animals that we see here in 1988 at SeaWorld, are these the same ones who have been here the previous years that Morning Exchange has been out here?
Yes. This animal's been here for quite a few years in a row now.
How long is the expected performing life of one of these killer whales?
Well, the killer whales live to be about 25 to 30 years old, and they like to perform.
They would just keep going, huh?
Sure. They don't want to retire, just like we don't.
Now, what's Shamu up to now?
Looks like right now Stuart, one of our trainers, is just going to be working with him a little bit. We like to have a variety of different sessions with him in the morning. Right now we're doing just a little bit of an exercise session. We have some play times with him. We're doing a little bit of all of that.
What about the fatigue? How long can they go at a session before the whale just says, I'm worn out, I don't want to do it anymore?
We really don't push them that hard. I mean, these animals get a lot of exercise here. You know, they're always swimming around, so they're constantly burning calories.
I saw a show on TV a couple of weeks ago about killer whales, interestingly enough, and I noticed here they spend a lot of time with dolphins, and they said that killer whales will eat dolphins.
That's right, but they have also been seen swimming with dolphins in the wild. They don't necessarily prey on them here. And here at SeaWorld, we've taken care of all their basic needs, so they don't need to really prey on dolphins for their survival.
You had an incident in San Diego a few months ago, a very unfortunate thing where one of the trainers was very badly injured. What was learned by that experience, Ted?
Well, I really wasn't out there, so I don't know the full details, but I do know that a few mistakes were made in the fact that the animals are in a highly social situation. All right. The animals are in a highly social situation, and the trainer just was in the wrong place at the wrong time. You know, we're working with large animals here, and once in a while you get bumped.
We never tend to think of danger in any of this, though, because they seem so friendly, and they come up, you know, right where I am, and I'm not afraid of them. Maybe I ought to be a little bit.
No, I wouldn't say that. You know, when you have trainers who know what they're doing, it's a very safe situation.
How did you get into this line of work?
Well, I've been doing this now since 1981. I started right here in the Ohio Park, but before that, I was training animals for the military, and I applied, and they were kind enough to accept me.
How many years do you think you're going to go on doing this?
Till my legs give out. Probably another 20 years, hopefully.
I'll tell you, I think if I had to do it every day, they'd give out in a hurry. What's happening with the dolphins over here now?
Well, we're going to bring Cindy, Sandy, and Dolly out here right now, and we're going to go through a variety of different maneuvers for them. We've got Cindy coming right up here in the center. Take a look, and you'll see that. There he is, right there. All right, we've got Sandy and Dolly. We're doing some of our show sequence. Some of the folks that will come out and see the show will see the animals performing these same maneuvers.
Whoa! I notice they always shove large amounts of fish down their craw while they're performing. I don't see any fish out here today. Do you have to do that as part of the system?
No, we don't have to do that. I mean, these animals need to eat every day, but they enjoy other things other than food as rewards. We give them scratches and playtimes and toys, as you probably know.
I've often suspected that they really kind of react to the crowd a lot. I don't know if they hear, but if people are applauding and people are very enthusiastic about it, the whales or the dolphins seem to respond to that.
They do seem to respond to that. They come out here and they see the crowd and they see the flash bulbs and all those bright colors, and it's very interesting for them.
A lot of the environmentalists have said what goes on with these animals isn't, you know, it isn't really kind, it's not really good, that they shouldn't be taken out of the wild and brought into environments like this. How do you fellas feel about that?
Well, I'm an environmentalist myself, and I would have to disagree with them because I understand that these animals do enjoy themselves here very much, so you can see that for yourselves. Our animals are very, very healthy. SeaWorld, as any other zoological park, does a lot of intensive research on these animals.
Of course, it does give people an opportunity to see them.
That's absolutely right.
Never would have the opportunity the other way.
Right, that's exactly right.
Are they all petered out here, huh?
Well, we're going to go ahead and let the dolphins go home for a little while, and we're going to bring out a new member of the SeaWorld family here.
We have somebody new.
We have somebody new, the Pacific black whales. It's the first time they've been in Ohio. So we'll get a chance to see them.
Is the Pacific black whale related to the killer whale?
Well, they're all in the toothed whale family, the Sea whales. But the Pacific black whale is a completely different species, of course.
Was he more difficult to train than the killer whale?
Only because they don't have the level of learning that Shamu has right now. They're relatively new animals to SeaWorld, so we're going to go ahead and bring them out and show you just exactly how we do work with them.
Okay. Let's see him. What's this whale's name?
We have Noah and Starbuck out here. We've got Stuart and Mike Bose over there. They're going to bring them out. They'll be coming right out through this entrance right over here.
I don't think they want to go. Oh, here we go.
Here they come. Here they come.
Those little supersonic whistles you blow, that's what... does a different toot on the whistle mean a different thing to the whale, or is just the fact that you blow it mean go ahead and do the next thing in the cycle?
Well, actually, what it means to be done correctly on the back.
Then whenever you blow that, I want to jump in the tank.
Go ahead.
I want to get a fish or something like that. Here we go.
Here they are.
These
All
are
right, here's Noah and Starbuck.
they look smaller.
Well, actually, we'll get a relatively good view of their size here in a minute. They're about 11 feet long. They're about 1,500 pounds.
We're going to have to say goodbye, Ted, while they're doing their thing. Thanks for being with us.
All right, Joe.
Ted Turner, ladies and gentlemen. I always called you the other Ted Turner.
Yes,
You won't get that confused. The real Ted Turner here at the Shamu Stadium. And back to you, Fred and Lee.
I tell you, those dolphins are smart creatures. They think deep thoughts.
I know, and you know, it's never not fun.
No.
How's that, a double negative for you this morning?
That's good.
In a moment or two, we're going to be meeting Suzanne McGlasson, who plays on Hooperman, one of the finest programs of this or any other television season. And we'll be meeting her in just a moment after we have a quick look at the weather. And here's Dan Maley.
Beautiful weather.
Yes, indeed. Got a...
Hi, my name is Mike Bose. This is a Pacific black whale. It's the newest addition to our SeaWorld family. I bet you didn't know they had 42 teeth.
Now, this means they don't...
Hey, Paul! Paul, you in the aquarium? Oh, there you are. Look, I had to... What are you doing?
Are they coming back?
I don't know.
More
World and get close to everything new. The new Cattail Ski Show with the funniest, funkiest daredevil cats and kittens you've ever seen. The new Riverboat Hollywood Stunt Show, a wild head-over-heels free-for-all. And the new Shamu Show, wet, wild, and wonderful, with the mysterious Pacific black whales.
Come to SeaWorld and get close. Come to SeaWorld and get close. Come to SeaWorld and get close.
I've had about as much as you as I am going to take. Do you understand?
Hey, Fred, you all right? Fred, I didn't hurt you, did I?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Fred, all I wanted to do was a few interviews, Fred. I'm sorry.
All right, you can hold the microphone later. Let's check in with Jenny for the news.
Poor Fred. I'm sure a lot of people would rather have seen that happen to Joel. No. Here's what's happening in the news right now. Still in a state of...
Look at these cute little lap warmers that we have. This is Cooley and Astaire. They are Magellanic penguins that are just a few months old, and they are part of SeaWorld's Penguin Encounter. Aren't penguins wonderful?
They're just
They're
so
such
cute.
humorous birds.
They're wearing their tuxedos. These come from the southern part of South America, down near Tierra del Fuego, a place that I've always wanted to visit. And these guys, that's their natural habitat. SeaWorld is into a program of doing a lot of breeding of these creatures. Be careful now.
I know, I wouldn't want to drop a penguin.
Yeah, or you wouldn't want a penguin to drop on you. And the last time I held one of these guys, he saluted me with a nice racing stripe right down the side of my pants. Made me look like I was wearing a tuxedo. But they're wonderful, and this penguin encounter out here is fabulous. A whole number of
many different
varieties.
sizes,
Yeah,
yes.
all sizes and shapes. Penguins for every taste. No offense. Don't be afraid. I won't eat you.
Would you like some breakfast? We have donuts.
I hope they haven't had their breakfast. That's what I hope. Let me tell you what we're going to be doing in just a moment or so. we're going to be meeting Ellen Wheeler, who plays Cindy on All My Children, and John Preston, who's Greg on General Hospital, and Laura Lee Bell, who plays Cricket on The Young and the Restless. They'll all be here, and we're going to continue to check in with Wayne and his pals as they show us more from this wonderful venue here, the Riverboat Stunt Show. We'll take a quick break and be right back live from SeaWorld.
If you
Hi, I'm Stuart Clark, and did you know that Shamu here eats over 1,200 pounds of fish each and every week?
Big finish. Let's hear it. You okay? Ladies and gentlemen, from All My Children, here is Ellen Wheeler.
Ellen.
And stay tuned. Wedding is coming up next week. We'll take a break. When we come back, Wayne Bauer is going to teach us how to do some of these things that they do around here.
Hi, my name's Alan Connell, and I'll bet you didn't know that North American river otters have been extinct in Ohio since the mid-1940s.
Wayne Bauer, right here.
Hi, that's me again.
I broke a bottle. I'm sorry.
Fred, what are we going to do? What we're going to talk about real quick is one of the more popular special effects that we use, and that's the breakaway bottle. We don't actually do this in the show because the heat will melt these, and it looks real bad.
They're kind of sticky.
Yeah,
We all go out here together,
Mold
is that-
release. There's some stuff on there. Actually, I think yours has super glue on it, so we won't deal with that. Here's what happens, Fred. You see how fragile they are. They just break right in your hand. So if you want to go ahead and hit Lee, it's all right with me. Right on the back of the head.
That kind of hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I stormed you anyway.
Oh,
I don't know about this.
Wow.
We usually do it on the head. Hey, you might as well take this and cut him up with it now. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. There you go. Well, this is made of a polystyrene plastic, and yeah, you get it all over your hands, and sooner or later they'll.
In my hair.
oh, here, let me help
You're gonna look real
Okay,
good.
Fred, I forgive
Shall
you.
we talk about?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, no. I don't know about this.
Sure.
This is heavy.
Now, these are real guns, and these are loaded, so don't point it at me. Okay, now all you have to do, Lee, what you have is a double action 45. That was the same gun Paul used when he swung across there. All you have to do is pull the trigger. And Fred, yours is a single action, which means you got to cock it to fire it there, Pilgrim. Okay, so you cock it and then pull the trigger.
Okay.
Now what we're going to do is to see how accurate a shot you are. So if I could have all my targets out here, let's go, boys. Come on out. We all got targets. Come on over here. Come on over with me. Red,
Okay, here we go.
right over here. Stand right there, boys, all in a line.
I don't like this.
It's okay.
Fred?
All right, now,
They don't shoot that good.
pick yourself a couple of balloons.
Wait a minute.
Which one do you want?
I don't know. I think we're both looking at Joel, aren't we?
Yeah, I think we are.
Oh,
Do you want to go first?
I feel better already.
Okay, pick a couple. Watch your ears now. Hold the gun straight out. Pull the trigger. Slow as pull it out.
Woo.
Good.
Oh.
You want to do another one?
Oh, you go ahead.
All right.
My ears are still ringing. Oh.
Wait a minute.
What did you say? I can't hear anything.
Yeah, I know they're up left. All right, ready?
Ready.
Just shoot down the line. Go ahead.
All right.
Go. Lee, take the last one.
Go ahead, Lee.
What?
Woo. Are you all okay over there?
Nobody dead on the
Okay.
target. Anybody wounded?
Will you stop it?
You know, these guns are pretty dangerous. We,
Do you wear earplugs or something? Because I'm not kidding. I mean,
What? I'm wearing earplugs. I can't hear you. No, I don't. When we're doing the show, if we shoot off a gun in a confined area or have any kind of explosion, we do wear earplugs. But another thing that we don't do is you have to watch out for the guns because even if it's not cocked, it'll still go off.
Yeah.
So
Can we play with something like a sword or a knife or something?
Well, we do that. You know. But the blanks, the guns are absolutely real. We always treat them with the utmost respect. There have been accidents throughout time. But for the most part, all of our blanks are what we call leg savers. I can shoot point blank from here, Fred, nothing would happen. Safety in our show is the utmost of importance, all the time.
So you mean I wasn't a good aim when I got that balloon?
No, they were fooling everybody. They had tacks on their fingers. They were popping the balloon. Except him.
Here.
It didn't work.
Anyway, so that's we do the bottles, we do the bottles, and all of our blank special effects. Since certain accidents do happen, we go to these fancy things. Here, I'll take that from you.
Thank you.
Very much.
And this is relatively spongy under here.
What we have down here is an inch of padding with an indoor-outdoor carpeting. Our trapdoor, same thing. Rain fell through the trapdoor. He's got padding down there to land on. Whether you can or can't see it, there's always safety involved.
And when Joel knocked me off the third floor up there, that padding was very, very thick over there. I was very grateful for that. Yeah, about 3 feet.
Now, can I throw somebody over my shoulder or something?
Oh, you want to do the flip?
Sure.
Sure, come here. Robert, this is cool. Okay, all you have to do here, grab a hold of his wrist, and then it's like pirouetting underneath his arm. Just turn underneath his arm like that, and he'll throw himself over. No, don't break it. He needs it for later.
Are you okay?
All right?
All right.
Okay, now, just flip it, and go for it. Pretty good, huh?
Don't worry, Fred, I'll protect you.
You guys are crazy. That's all I got to say.
Well, what else do you want to do?
Well,
we have lots of other things we could do.
What else you want to do, partner?
Fred, don't do that. might hurt yourself. I flipped him and he was holding a gun. I mean, come on.
Well, that was, you see, it just shows to go that it takes two people to perform one stunt, like when we were throwing punches earlier.
Well, you mean that didn't look good?
No, you didn't like that? No, that was fine. You did real well, but you have to let him know, or else you'll twist his arm off and then...
You want to do me again?
Want to do him again? Here, let me have this gun. Can you do it? You sure?
I think so.
Oh, this is going to be great. Go ahead.
You hold my glasses.
Yeah, well, sure.
Shouldn't throw a guy
I don't know
Fred,
about this.
you're blind.
Yeah, here. All right, now how are we going to do this?
All right.
This is unrehearsed.
This is not rehearsed.
Spontaneous. Crazy, in fact.
It's okay. Okay.
My pack?
Yeah, your pack should be all right. Just take it easy,
All right.
Fred. Go over the top.
I said I wanted to do that interview, Fred. Oh, don't shoot me.
Don't quit your day job.
You're right.
All right.
we need to pause and
Clean up this mess.
Yeah, we got to get the sweeper out here. This is great, Wayne. Thanks a lot. Thanks to all you fellas. You going to have some more things you're going to do for us a little later on?
I think we do, as a matter of fact.
All right.
We sure do. So we've created a monster here, Lee.
Right back. Live from SeaWorld.
Such child's play.
Reach out and catch fire. This is the place. We've got a hold of your smile. Easy, warm, and friendly. That's your style. We're together. Everybody feels so good. You know we've
my name's Jim Nemeth from the Sea Lion and Otter Stadium, and can you guess how much Wally our walrus weighs? 1,700 pounds. Ooh, that's a slim and trim 1,700 pounds. Can you say goodbye? Good.
I didn't hurt you before, did I?
No, you didn't hurt me.
Do you know why?
Strong
because
like bull.
This man is a perfect physical specimen. Don't you think?
For an old geezer, we're going to meet in just a moment. No, not in just a moment. Right now.
Right now.
We're going to meet Laura Lee Bell, who plays cricket on The Young and the Restless, and here she is.
Give her a warm welcome.
Guys are got to be just absolutely sore when this is all over. Boy, they've been working hard this morning, and they got a lot of shows yet.
Telling tales about his trainer.
Yeah.
He can eat a pizza in under 30 minutes, I think, or something, 30 seconds.
Well, what happened?
Apparently, we're not getting the signal we wanted from the otters and the sea lions.
Well,
so Joel will have to frolic with them while we talk to the audience.
Maybe he'll do videotape, and we'll see it later.
Could be, tomorrow, perhaps.
But we thought we'd just chat a little bit about things generally, and everybody's over there. Everybody wants to be on.
Darling.
And... oh, here, look who's just arriving. We couldn't get the signal from over there.
Is this Clyde?
We should have said.
How fabulous.
Look at those whiskers, Fred. Uh-oh, he's coming over here.
Good fellow.
Joel, perhaps you could ask him a few questions.
Talk? It's a lot more interesting than some of the people we've interviewed, I guess.
Who is this?
This is Clyde.
This is Clyde. I thought I recognized him.
Clyde didn't even chew that. He just swallowed it.
He swallows them whole. Tell you what, Clyde, why don't we go ahead and have you talk for just a little bit? Talk.
Well, on that, we'll say we'll be right back to preview tomorrow's program live from SeaWorld. Those of you who hold tickets, be with us rain or shine. We'll be undercover. We'll be over there in the water. And hope you can join us. And thanks to all of our pals here at SeaWorld who made this such a good day for us. And we'll see you tomorrow.
We're going to get them
from SeaWorld.
Have a great day.
Whoa.